Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy yourself.
This is a story of Asha, who was always obsessed with self-doubt and needed validation from others until she learnt to break this cycle with mindfulness. Asha sat at her office desk, staring at the email on her screen. Her manager had announced a promotion opportunity, and a part of her longed to apply. But another, louder voice in her mind whispered, "You're not good enough. Others are smarter. You'll embarrass yourself." For years, Asha had let that voice dictate her choices. She had always been the dependable worker, the one who ensured everything ran smoothly but never stepped into the spotlight. She admired the confidence of her colleagues who spoke up in meetings and took risks. "I could never be like them," she often thought. That evening, as she walked home, Asha ran into Mrs. Kapoor, her old teacher. "Asha, it's been years. How have you been?" They sat at a tea stall, reminiscing. Asha confessed her doubts about the promotion. Mrs. Kapoor listened intently, then smiled. "Do you remember the school debate competition?" Asha chuckled. "Yes, I was terrified. I wanted to back out." "But you didn't," Mrs. Kapoor said. "You worked hard, faced your fear, and won." Asha's smile faded. "That was different. I was just a kid." Mrs. Kapoor shook her head. "No, it wasn't different. The fear is the same. The only difference is, back then, you chose to believe in yourself." That night, Asha couldn't stop thinking about her teacher's words. She remembered how she had stood on that stage, hands trembling, but found strength in her own voice. The more she thought, the more she realized her self-doubt had been holding her back for too long. The next day, Asha drafted her application. She still heard the whisper of doubt, but this time she chose not to listen. She worked late, perfecting her submission. When she finally hit send, a wave of relief washed over her. Weeks passed. Then, one morning, her manager called her in. "Asha, I'm impressed with your application. Your work has always been exceptional, but I never knew you wanted to lead." Asha held her breath. "I'd like to offer you the position." Asha felt a rush of emotion. She had spent years doubting herself, waiting for someone else to recognize her worth. But the truth was, she had to believe in herself first. As she walked out of the office, she felt something shift within her. The voice of doubt was still there, but now, she knew another voice, the one that had always been inside her, was finally louder. The days that followed were a whirlwind of emotions. Asha stepped into her new role with a mix of excitement and nervousness. Leading a team was a challenge she had never faced before. Her first task was to present a quarterly report to senior management. As she prepared, the familiar voice of doubt resurfaced. "What if they find out you're not competent? What if you fail?" But she reminded herself of Mrs. Kapoor's words. "The fear is the same. The only difference is, you choose to believe in yourself." Asha spent nights refining her presentation. She practiced in front of the mirror, ensuring her voice was steady and confident. On the day of the meeting, she walked into the boardroom with her heart pounding. The senior executives listened intently as she spoke. When she finished, there was a brief silence before her manager smiled. "Excellent insights, Asha. This is exactly the direction we need." Relief and pride flooded through her. She had done it. She had faced her fear and emerged stronger. As weeks passed, Asha grew into her role. She encouraged her team, implemented innovative ideas, and gained the respect of her colleagues. One afternoon, she noticed a junior employee, Mira, hesitating outside her office. "Come in," Asha said warmly. Mira fidgeted with the papers in her hands. "I wanted to ask, there's a leadership training program, but I'm not sure if I should apply. I don't think I'm ready." Asha smiled, seeing her past self in Mira. "Let me tell you a story," she said, recounting her own journey of self-doubt and growth. "The only thing holding you back is the belief that you can't. But you can." Mira listened intently, and by the end, she nodded. "I'll apply." Asha watched her walk away, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. She had come full circle, from doubting herself to inspiring others. As she looked out of her office window, she realized that self-belief wasn't just about advancing in her career, it was about transforming her entire life. Moral of the story: the greatest obstacle to success is often self-doubt. When you believe in yourself, you unlock your true potential, and in doing so, inspire others to do the same. Believing in yourself is the key to overcoming self-doubt and achieving success. Many people hold themselves back due to fear of failure or comparison with others, but confidence comes from within. When you take that first step despite uncertainty, you begin to realize your own potential. Just as Asha discovered, self-belief not only helps you grow but also inspires those around you to do the same. The journey to success isn't about being the best, it's about believing that you are capable and worthy of every opportunity that comes your way.
Thanks for watching and enjoying our inspiring videos. If you like our stories, do pool in your likes and wonderful comments about your views. Also, don't forget to subscribe now for more interesting content. Have a nice day. Let's meet again soon. Take care.